Welcome back, friends. I hope you understood what are data types and the different kinds of data types. In this video, I will show you what are operators and different kinds of operators. So, what are Python operators? Operators are used to perform certain actions on variables and values. Following are the operators in Python: arithmetic operators, relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, membership operators, identity operators, and the list goes on. In this video, I'm going to show you what are arithmetic operators. Now, arithmetic operators. These operators perform arithmetic actions like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the following are the syntaxes for the operations. So let me just show you this in Python. Open Python and new file. Now for let me just print addition. Remember, quotes are important. Now there are two methods. One is a longer method and one is a shorter method. The longer method requires three variables, while the shorter method requires two variables. So, print longer method. Okay, so num1 equal to integer input, enter the first number. Now num2 equal to integer input, enter the second number. Okay, now you want the total to be sum of num1 and num2. So we can take a variable as total equal to num1 plus num2. Now print the result. Print the sum of num1 and num2 is equal to total. And now we save it. I am saving it as addition operator longer method. Now we run module. So enter the first number 100, second number 200. Sum of 100 and 200 is equal to 300. Now let me open a new file and I'll show you the shorter method. And shorter method. Okay, so this method requires only two variables. Let's keep the same variables. So let me just copy this and paste it here. Now we don't have to make a third variable as sum of num1 and num2. We can just directly print the result as print the sum of num of those quotes num1 and num2 is equal to num1 plus num2. So you see, it only requires two variables. Let me save it. Addition operators, shorter method, and run. So let's enter the same numbers, 100 and 200. The same result comes, just using two variables. Now let's see subtraction. Let's open a new one. Print subtraction. This time I'm only going to show it to you in one method. You can do it yourself by the longer method also. Right now I'm going to show it to you in the shorter method. So num1 equal to integer input, enter a larger number, and num2 equal to enter integer input, enter a smaller number. So print the difference between num1 and num2 is equal to num1 minus num2. Subtraction operator. Now I'll run it. Now let's take 200 as the first number, smaller number 100. 200 and 100 equal to 100. So you must be understanding how it works. Now the third one, it's for multiplication. Let me open a new file. Multiplication. I'm going to use the shorter method here again. You may use the longer method if you want to. Now just paste this thing. Okay. So result will be print the product of num1 and num2 is equal to num1 into num2, and save it as multiplication operator and run module. The first number 20, second number 6, product of 20 and 6 equal to 120. Now this single slash is for division. Opening a new one. So print division. Okay, so pasting the same thing. Now just instead of num1 and num2, I mean first number and second number, we can write enter the dividend and enter the divisor. So result will be print the quotient quotient is equal to num1 divided by num. Now we save it and we run it. Enter the dividend. Let's take it as 20 and enter the divisor 5 to 4.0. But if we run it again and take numbers which do not divide themselves properly, like 35 and 6, it gives you the answer in decimal point 2. I hope you understood. Now there are two kinds of division: modulo division and floor division. Modulo division gives you the remainder and floor division gives you the quotient. Let me show them. Print floor division. Okay, so num1, the first number, again dividend, and instead of second number, divisor, and print the quotient is equal to num1. For floor division, the sign is double slash by num, and save it as floor division operator. And now we run it. So 50 by 6. So 6 into 8 is 48, and there is 2 remaining, but it gives only the quotient. So you must have understood how it works. And now for modular division. Modular division. Modulo division. So we enter the dividend over here again and enter the divisor. So now print the remainder is equal to num1. It's a percentage sign by num, and we save it as modulo division operator and we run it. So let's take the same example as 50 and oops, I put a backslash by mistake. 50 and 6. So 6 into 8 was 48 as I told you. Now 2 is the remainder between 50 and 6. So I hope you understood. And now the last one, exponential. So Control N, I'll close the older one, full screen, print exponential, and Control V. Instead of first number, I'll say please enter the base, and second number, I'll say please enter the power. So next, oops, Z. The result will be equal to print the number num1 to the power num2 is equal to num1 exponential. 2 star marks is the symbol for exponential to the power num2, and we save it as exponential operator and we run it. So enter the base. Let's take base as 2 and power as 2. We know that 2 to the power 2 is 4. So 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4. So I hope you understood. I hope you understood all the arithmetic operators. In the next video, I will be showing you the next type of operator, that is the relational operators.